So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
In the corner, Irving with it. Over Johnson. Irving's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Davis. Inside, O'Neal. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
James misses. Harden to pass to Irving. Outside for KD. Just 5 on the clock. Again, Durant missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And you love how physical LeBron's drive is. Not afraid to mix it up with the defense and be aggressive. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
James outside. Back to Kobe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Irving. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Durant for 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Kidd checked in for James Harden. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Shaq, and finished off by O'Neal.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And a wide open look for James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Kidd dishes to Durant. Off the run. Nice spin off the left rim and in. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Irving. KD looking around. From outside the arc, he scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Nets trail by 7. Takes a 3. Kidd, no good. On the wing, James. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. James has got 10.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
A nice shot by Irving. Lakers leading by 7. Outside, Kobe. Back to LeBron. Good D by Irving.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Durant for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Kidd. A nice shot by Shaq.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Outside, KD from downtown made that one only his fourth of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Make some noise. The team
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No scoring in this one. Mikan's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Petrovic. Another three for Brooklyn.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And they pick up two. Mikan's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James with the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Harden, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Carter, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Nets trail by 9. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Irving. It's Durant. And it's Coleman in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's West. Still scoreless. Second chance effort. Mikan's shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Irving passes to Irving. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
West, that's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Irving.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. And Dr. James slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And the Lakers call time here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Irving, a screen on Davis. Here's KD, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Timeout called the Nets. Brook Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Carter comes in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in for Baylor. Irving from long range. The rebound by James.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Easy money, James Harden.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting.
Wow, what a point!
Unbelievable!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Here's Irving, and Davis pulls it down. Here's West. Davis against Irving. Davis with a screen on Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, AD is just so well-rounded. He plays both sides of the floor, and as a result, he is a leader for this team. Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the middle, Lopez with the steal. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Johnson. Bryant has the open look. Oh, good on the triple. Kobe against Carter. The shot from the low post is good. And now just a 5-point Laker lead. West passes to Bryant. Kobe diving in. Here's Davis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, it's a great sign when the jumper is falling for Davis.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Changes for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Carter. Petrovic is checked in for James Harden. And it's Kidd in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Baylor's checked in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Petrovic. Drills it from outside. Petrovic has got 6.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
O'Neal's check in for the Lakers. James comes in for West. Nets trail by 6. Outside, KD. 1:32 left here in the second. From past the arc. So smooth on the three from Durant.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Here's Kobe. A rebound by the Nets. Irving attacking. Davis with some nice D. Down low. Slam dunk. Magic Johnson.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Got that one up quick. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And that one's good by Davis.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Durant. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Here's KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And James throws it down.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pulls up on the wing, and that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Davis. Ryan is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's James. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And Johnson drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Irving against Johnson. Stolen by Magic. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Yes, that goes in. Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Kobe, the pass to Johnson. Outside for Davis. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got 8 points.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And here's KD for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Kobe in close.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Back to Kobe. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the insane peripheral vision there. And if anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Bucks at 5 from 18. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Wow, 5 straight hits coming out of hand. They are rolling.
Davis using his size.
He is an overpowering presence inside. AD playing with so much confidence and force in the paint.
That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
What a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Irving hit the basket on the assist from Harden. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot from the top of the key. James Harden with the rebound. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Harden the pass to Coleman. And Durant launches from deep. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Kobe. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's James. LeBron steps it home.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Irving passes to Coleman. Here's KD. Fades back. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unbelievable.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Lakers making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. The Lakers leading. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's LeBron. A rebound by the Nets.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Bryant. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Irving. Whoa! What a play!
Oh, that will energize his teammates. Going right at the defender and throwing it down.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Brooklyn leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Birdsong. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Kicks it out to LeBron. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Goes up the baseline, and the basket is good. Kobe's got 15.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants. Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can go out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Get out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And here's Kobe for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Harden gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's KD. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's West. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant sets a screen for Kidd. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Davis, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spot.
Baylor with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Close the alley-oop jam. Here's Kidd. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Lakers. Kobe kicks to Baylor. Back to Bryant. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Harden, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the jam by Harden.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Los Angeles calling timeout. So for the Nets, Coleman's checked in for Durant. Irving comes in for Carter. And Irving subbed in for Jason Kidd. The Lakers also changing it up. Shaq is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. James comes in for Baylor. And it's Johnson in for Bryant. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Shoots from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
West lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And when they really need a bucket, he's the guy that wants to deliver for them.
And that one, good. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
And throughout his career, Kyrie Irving has always stepped up when his team needed him.
There's the pick. Puts it up from 17. Here's Irving. Harden outside for three, and down goes the three.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside, Davis from 18 feet away. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 4. Harden outside. Knocks down the three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Lakers trail by 7. Floats one up. Rebounded by Irving.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Can't get it to go. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, Davis is so reliable as a scoring option in that situation.
Irving, here he goes. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's Irving. Durant sets a screen for Irving. James rips down the rebound.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Shaq with a screen on Irving. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Shaq.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
James. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one goes.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
James looking it over. Davis, the three is on, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Durant fires up again, and so it's Brooklyn with the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.